So my last vlog I filmed this morning before the event took place, and before I've been seeing the social media on Animal Liberation's website, Victoria, and all the footage that's been shot. James and all the other activists that are there filming, and apparently some of these activists have gone in and achieved footage, not today, but prior to this. And it's come out that the animals and the pigs, they struggle so violently in these gas chambers that are said to be humane. They do not just peacefully fall asleep. They struggle so violently and so desperately to get out that they rip their own hooves off by struggling in and out the cage. They try and force their way through the cages so violently and so very desperately they literally rip their own limbs off. One of the slaughterhouse workers had to clean underneath the cages of the gas chambers, and he found like just body parts, like the hooves and things like that. So just please, we just hit it. We're peaceful, vegans. Please try not to have any kind of attachment to the word veganism. Like, forget what you've experienced with that word in the past. If it's given you like a negative taste in the mouth, or is ironic, like a negative experience, it just means that we're compassionate and we want to help people make the connection. These animals if you saw this in the street, if you saw someone performing an act of animal cruelty on the street, you would intervene and stop them. So this is all that we're asking. I've definitely had a few tears looking at that footage. The activists there are so brave. They're sitting in front of the truck, stopping them literally so people can get in there with their cameras and film. People are uploading it on social media everywhere. So please just dig for it. Just have a look. Like, look in their eyes completely. Look at their eyes. Listen to their screaming. They're terrified. They're 5 months old, so they're still in adolescence, these pigs. So teenagers, really. They have a mind. They have a brain. They're thinking. They feel. They're terrified. And you don't need any, like, it's factual, people. Like, it's just, I'm not sure how anyone who has empathy, who's not a psychopath, can look at that footage and not feel some remorse, like sympathy for these creatures. And then you still get people dismissing this. Like, I don't know what lie. It's a lot of conditioning that we've been led to believe. It's a lot to have to deal with. It's a bitter pill. But do you want to know the truth and make an ethical and informed choice, or do you want to just go about contributing to this violence? These animals are suffering tremendously, and it's at our own hands. So I just felt the need to post a vlog about this, just because I was feeling it and I had a few tears. But there was a lot of emotional activists standing on the side of the road, taking a moment because they're just breaking down. It's good to show emotion, but let that, channel that and be productive with that, because that is raw. You'll have conviction in your voice and in your eyes when you talk to people. So just let that kind of marinate, and just let it fuel the fire within you. And stay passionate, keep passionate, and keep fighting the fight, because we will get there. This is a huge turning point. More people are making the connection now than ever. And just be the change you want to see in the world. Just be the change you want to see in the world.